Hello, it's Marco here from Markom3D. Now, if you want to go straight into the tutorial, check the index and move forward. Now, I love 3D animation. I love creating short stories and short films, as you guys know if you've been following me. If you haven't, subscribe for me. It really helps me out. Now, I started off the animation journey with 2D planes and kind of building up layers like that. Now I've come across this technique of creating simple 3D characters, which would have been brilliant to start off with. It is a fully rigged character. I'm not really worrying about the face, but it looks like a very beautiful character. Now, if you want to know how to create it, let's continue on. So let's go about now creating a very simple character. I'm going to delete the default cube, Shift A, Armature, Human Meta Rig. If you don't have that Human Meta Rig, go into Edit, Preferences, type in Rig, and enable Rigify. From here, I'm going to press numpad 1 to go into front view. Let's go Shift A. I'm going to add in a mesh and an icosphere. Come down to the bottom here, icosphere, and I'm going to give the subdivisions 3, just to give it a little bit more geometry. Let's press Tab to go into edit mode. I'm going to scale, G to the Z, and kind of let's create its body. So it's going to be something like that, maybe a little bit bigger. I'm going to grab the bottom piece here, press O to turn on proportional editing, G, Z, let's move it up a little bit. I'm going to scroll in with the mouse wheel and kind of make it like that. Let's do the same for the top. We're just kind of rounding off that body, and that seems like a very nice body to me. So let's do that again, Shift A, let's add in an icosphere, G, scale. What I will do is press O to disable the proportional editing. Let's scale, and we've disabled it a little bit too late. So let's undo that, make sure we've got proportional editing disabled. Let's go G, Z, move that up. This is gonna be our head. And obviously we're using this rig as reference. Let's scale that on like so. Let's scale that on the Y, G, Y, plop it about here. And what I'm going to do is just have some fun. I'm going to grab probably that vertex, see if it's in the center. It's not in the center, but that one is. From here, I'm going to press O to bring up proportional editing again. G, middle mouse, and kind of just want to give him a bit of a nose. From here, tab back into object mode. Let's press numpad 1. What I'm going to do here is press Shift A. Let's add in another icosphere. Scroll that down. Press O to turn off proportional editing. G. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that as kind of like an elbow piece. Let's go GY. From here, the next thing I'm going to do is go Shift D to duplicate. Let's scale that like so. Scale on the Z. Let's scale that on the Y. GX. Let's turn on proportional editing first. O, GX. And then what we're kind of doing is making a hand that looks like that. I think it's still a little bit too thick, so let's go Control L to select everything that's linked. Scale on the Z. And then I'm going to try and put that into position so it kind of covers his whole hand. There we go. From here, let's just grab that one again. Control L, select everything that's linked. Shift D to duplicate, and we'll plop that in the position here on where the kneecap is going to be. Might scale that up a little bit. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this hand as well. Control L, let's go Shift D. Let's line that up with a foot. Rotate Z 90 degrees minus. Rotate. And so it's going to be something like this. What I will do is I'm going to select these vertices and go GZ. There we go. And so we're just kind of like making the bottom of the foot. Let's grab everything. I will scale that a little bit on the X. GX, move it over there. Maybe we'll make it a little bit bigger. Put it above, like so. So now we've got our body, we've got our head, and we've got our hands. Now we could really add some hair. So let's maybe add some hair just to give it some, a little bit more depth. Tab once we've selected the body. Control L to select the head. Let's go Shift D to duplicate, and then I'm going to scale this up. From here, I'm going to press Z to go into wireframe mode, and let's go C, and then I'm going to kind of grab everywhere his hair is going to be. So probably about there-ish, and I'm going to go delete faces. Let's select our head, Control L, and I can go right click subdivide. And then from here, I'm just going to manipulate this a little bit more, just so his hair's got a little bit more depth and a little bit more definition, just a little bit more characteristics. And let me just quickly go around and move this about. So to me, that looks pretty cool. If I go Control L now, how are we looking? Even if we wanted to, we could kind of, select a face back here, E to extrude, and then we can scale that. And then we might go E to extrude and scale on that one there. What we've got here, kind of as if we've got a little bit of hair poking out the back, like I have at the moment. From here, I'm going to Alt left click and grab the whole edge of the mesh. Let's press E to extrude and then right click to put that back in place. Alt S, and that's going to scale on the insides, which didn't seem to work. So what I might do is I'm just going to press scale and bring it all in like so. And so now we've got our character with our brown hair, with our body, and with our hands. What we can do now is just quickly give him some materials. We're in EEVEE, so I'm just going to give him a skin material like so. Let's select his face and click assign, and we'll name that skin. Let's go hair. I want to give him a brown hair. Where is it? About there. That seems pretty good. Let's go Control L, and then we'll assign that material. I'm going to bring down the specularity and bring up the roughness, and I'll do the same for the skin. Bring down the specularity and bring up the roughness. For his shirt, I'm going to give him a purple shirt, something like that. So let's select that, Control L, assign. And once again, specularity down and the roughness up. Let's do the same on the hands. So here we go. Select these two, Control L, new material. Drop down, this can be our skin. So it's kind of wearing a tank top. This one here, we'll create a new material and we'll call this pants. Make it a nice blue, kind of like a nice pair of jeans or something like that. Assign, and then we will give him some black shoes. So shoes down to here. Let's go dark gray, specularity down and the roughness up. Did I do that for the pants? I did not. Specularity down and the roughness up. Let's go assign. What we need to do as well is we need to mirror this stuff over. So let's come into the modifiers, add modifier, mirror modifier, and then I'm just going to press Control A to apply that mirror. From here, we're going to select our rig, come over into the armature settings and generate rig. Now what I can do is I can select our rig and delete it because we no longer need it. Let's select our meshes first with shift left click and then shift left click on our rig last. I'm going to press Control P and parent with automatic weights. Now if we select our rig and we go into pose mode, you can see that we can select parts of the body and we have successfully rigged a character. There we go. However, there is a lot of jargon here that we're not going to have to deal with. So press N to bring up the side panel. Let's go up to items and here we are. We can turn off the face because we don't need the face because there is no face. We can turn off the torso tweaks, the finger details because we don't care about finger details, the arm tweaks and the leg tweaks. Let's turn the FKs on both the legs. Let's remove the torso. Oh, let's keep the torso. And with the hands at the moment, they are in IK. However, I want to change that. I want them to both go to FK so that the hands move along with the body. And the other thing as well is I'm going to disable the stretch. I don't want any stretching. So let's disable the stretch, IK to FK. Let's do the same for the other hand, IK to FK, disable stretch. And then from here, we can disable the IKs, get rid of the fingers, and let's go into material mode. And there we have it. We've created a very simple character, fully rigged, where we can start animating. Now let me quickly show you just how to animate objects. What we can do is we can come down here and I can turn on auto record. I'm going to put him in a pose. So just put in a walk cycle. It's going to be a very basic walk cycle. Let's bring him down a little bit. The arms, let's go like so. Now, left foot forward. That means left arm is back. And then we will come over here. Let's rotate that around like so. Right foot back means this arm goes forward. And buddy, you could probably drop that leg like so. And then from here, I'm going to select everything, press I. Let's just set location, rotation, and scale. I'm going to Control C to copy that pose. And then I'm going to move to frame 2, Control Shift V to mirror the pose. So if we go with the arrow keys, left, right, left, right, left, right, beautiful. So that's where we're at the moment. I'm going to move keyframe 2 to 1. So now we've got our middle pose, and on the middle pose, we have GZ. So we'll move that up. Let's bring the legs down. Let's get the other leg, GZ. Now we've gone, this foot is going backwards. So that means this one's coming forward, and I'm going to bring it up like so. And we kind of have a very basic animation walk cycle. Let's now select our frame 2, which is this one. Control C, move forward 2. Control Shift V to mirror the pose. Let's go to frame 1, Control C. Let's go to our 5th frame, Control Shift V to mirror the pose. And now technically, if we were to change our animation to frame 4, we will see that yes, he is running very fast. So what we can do is we can come into frame 1, select everything, scale by 4. Even this I think might be a little bit too fast. And so frame 17 is our last frame, but frame 17 is the same as frame 1. So what we need to do is we need to move back 1 frame. Let's go to frame 16 to the start, into material mode. And we've got an issue. So let's have a look. That front foot goes to the back. So it looks like we've copied the wrong pose. So come into here, Control C, and it's only Control V. There we go. So now if we press play, very simple, very basic animation with your very own character that you have created.